Hey Fab Girls, leather is bigger than ever before the season. You are going to see it in shorts and in dresses and in skirts, jackets, pants, even tops, believe it or not. You name it, it's there. Now, whilst it's kind of hard to think of leather as a trend because it's been around forever, it is really very trendy this season. And I'm really excited about this trend because it's super easy for you to wear for your personal style. You can really style it your own way. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm going to tell you where to shop for your key pieces. If you're new to my channel, and even if you're not, welcome. I'm Tracy Gold, and it's my absolute passion to bring you fashion tips that make you look and feel fabulous. And I have to tell you, Fab Gals, I'm having a wonderful time filming in New York. I mean, in fact, I even found a backdrop that matches my outfit. Very cool, right? So ladies, for this video, and actually for the series, I have been collaborating with Century 21. And the reason why I love them so much is that they're a big department store in New York. I personally shop there, I have to say, and they have a variety of brands at all discounted prices. I mean, girls, who doesn't want a bargain, right? But I can hear you already freaking out. Oh my goodness, I'll have to go to New York to go shopping. Well, while that would be great, and I'd love to meet you and help you to go shopping because it's pretty overwhelming in those stores, they have a great online store. So I'm going to add links below of both some of the items that I'm wearing and ones that I think you'll like, because there is tons of faux and real leather pieces on their online store that you'll die for. So spend some time in the description below. Now ladies, also just to say that most times women feel really excited about my tips and they are able to put them into action. Or okay, so maybe sometimes, hopefully most times, but sometimes it can leave you feeling really overwhelmed and feeling like, I just don't know. I don't know if these things are going to work for me, especially when it comes to investing in something like a real leather piece. Well, listen, if you want personalized tips and if you need more assistance, and it's absolutely fine if you do, because lots of women do, then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how you can get those personalized tips. Right, let's head on into the general tips. So ladies, I must admit, I have a leather problem. I'm addicted to leather. If I go into a store and there's a whole stack on a rack, the thing that I'll go to is the leather, even if I'm in a thrift store. So I have a lot of leather pieces in my closet. I've got some that I've had for probably 15 to 20 years even, that I still wear and I really love. And the thing is that leather is durable and it is classic and it can last you almost forever if you take care of it. My little problem is though, since becoming vegan, I don't really like to buy new leather things, and so sometimes faux leather is really good. In fact, faux leather is great for handbags or for shoes. I mean, the handbag that I've got here is actually from Kind Style Shop, and this is faux. And in fact, the shoes that I was wearing, well, you'll see them just now, those are faux too. So faux sometimes can really work. Now, either way, whether you're going for faux, whether you're going for real, you're going to want to listen to these tips because they're going to help you to create your own personal style. Because this really, leather can go from super badass funky to classic to feminine mixed with masculine. There's so much you can do with it. So let's talk about the basic items that you may want to add to your closet if you don't already have them. Bye-bye! First of all, leather jackets. Okay, so leather jackets are really fantastic. They're both warm for fall, perfect for fall. You can also then layer them with your coat over it for wintertime when it's really, really cold. The thing about leather jackets though is that you want to make sure, especially if you're investing in a real one, that it's a style that's going to suit your closet and suit your body shape. So for example, the moto jacket has been in for quite some time, but when it first came out, I was very reluctant to buy a real leather moto jacket because I was thinking, well, it's not going to be trendy for very long and then I'm not going to like it. Well, my look has changed and it's far more kind of rock chic and I like a little bit of an edgy look. So I actually have a few moto jackets now. You know, the red one that I wear such a lot that you see me in. And actually, I wear it a huge amount, whether it's trendy or not, because it is just my personal style. However, I also have some really great classic jackets. So it's about finding what really suits you and what's going to suit your personal style. If you are more of a classic person, or you want to wear it to work, for instance, and it's not necessarily suitable to wear a moto jacket, a classic style jacket is also really perfect. I have some of those too. I know, you see my leather problem. I did go to Italy, so I have some beautiful pieces from Italy, and now I tend to thrift. I buy leather from thrift stores, but I do have a lot of leather because it's just so easy to wear. So the kind of tips that you want to look for, first of all, you want to make sure that the fit is right. You can see in this example, this jacket is actually a small. Can you believe it? It is enormous on me. I don't know if it's a men's small. Now, the thing is, the oversized look is very in at the moment. I don't quite know why. I hate the oversized look. Just, personally, I'm not crazy about the oversized look, but the oversized look is really in. Now, if I'm going to invest in a leather jacket, it isn't going to be in something this big and bulky just because oversized is trendy now. Rather, I want something that's going to fit me well and give me shape, especially with leather, because it can be quite a bulky item, so you don't want to add extra volume and extra bulk to your look. The other thing that you want to consider when looking at your leather jacket is the color. Now, it doesn't always have to be black, girls. I mean, I wear my red leather one. It's one of my most worn jackets, but it's because I wear so much red, and I'll pair it together with so many things in my closet that it's really practical for me. So I have worn this jacket to death and still will continue to wear it to death. So think a little bit outside of the box. It doesn't have to be black. It could be black if black is more practical for you, but when you're investing, just give that some consideration. All right, next up is a skirt. I love leather skirts, and this one that I saw recently at Century 21. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a link for it. I think it was just a sample size, happened to fit me. Really beautiful. It is quite a trendy piece, but once again, I quite like it, and it's a little bit edgy, and it would suit my personal style. But if you're looking for something more classic, I would recommend that. I think there are some amazing classic skirts. In fact, I found some at Century 21 that are really, really beautiful classic skirts that you could put with a feminine blouse. You could put a jacket on it. You could put it with a blazer. You could even wear it with plaid. As you can see here in the example, you can easily add it to pieces. And the thing is, you want to make sure that your classic pieces work really well and can easily be trended up. You see, that's the great thing about classic pieces. And if you do choose to wear or to buy real leather, make sure that it's good quality and it will last you for a long time. So some women say to me, oh, I can't wear leather with leather. Wrong. You can wear leather with leather. So in this example, I'm wearing this leather skirt and I'm wearing my red leather jacket with it. And I think it looks great, I really have to say. And often I'll wear my leather pants with a leather jacket, and it kind of makes almost like a suit type of thing. In fact, it's a great way to dress it up. Now let's talk one of my favorites. In fact, I think they're all of my favorites, but this one in particular, leather pants. So leather pants are a great addition to your closet. You can really dress them up with a feminine blouse, make it super trendy if you want to, even wear them with Converse. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. You can even wear them for the evening with something quite sort of shimmery and shiny, which is quite fun. In this example, I'm wearing these pants with my favorite shirt dress in my fall collection. It's my latest fall collection. So this dress you can actually wear as a dress or you can wear as a shirt, but I tend to wear it quite a lot as a shirt, and it's really super comfortable and fun to wear. So this combination really works well for me. I absolutely love it. You want to make sure that when you are trying on your pants that they are quite tight in the beginning when you first buy them. In fact, this pair I found in Italy, and I have to say I could barely zip them up. I really had to take breaths. I thought I was going to bust the zip. But now they have really, they've really just stretched out and they're super comfortable. Also notice that the leg is a little bit straight, so it's more like a slim leg. It's not as skinny. And I find that also makes them a lot more comfortable and easier to get on and off, specifically when you're talking about real leather. With faux, it doesn't actually matter because faux tends to be thinner, and it's, a faux legging is actually ideal feel. And sometimes I suppose it depends on the thickness of the leather. You get different types of thickness. So just try and find the one that works for you. But now these pants, I can really just dress up and dress down, wear it for the evening with something shimmery, wear it with Converse and dress it down with even just a t-shirt, and it looks like a real nice rock and roll kind of look. So have fun with leather, girls. You really, really can have fun. I have to just tell you this quick little story. So I'm a designer and I never work with leather. It's one of those things I just have never done. I've always bought my leather pieces, and I decided to be brave and to try and tailor these pants. Oh, it was very scary. Anyway, I did it and I was really, really happy with the shape. I really loved the shape of the pants. And then I bent my knees and it split at the knee. And I have to tell you, I wanted to cry. I was so upset. I was so angry with myself. But luckily, I took it to a leather specialist and he put patches on there and it's perfect and I love it. And it actually just adds to my edgy kind of look. Okay, so the other thing I want to address is, do you buy faux leather or do you buy real leather? Now listen, I can't answer that question for you, but there are a couple of things to consider. So from a animal lover point of view, I would prefer to have faux clothing, but I find that often it doesn't last. I'm just being honest. I have bought faux leather items before. I'm not talking about handbags and shoes because those tend to work really well, but pieces of clothing, I find they just disintegrate, they crack, they don't last. If you know of ways to keep them from doing that, I'd love to hear from you. There are some better quality faux things than others, and I believe that there's something in the way that you store them that makes the difference. I haven't found one that works. So for me, it's around, I tend to now I have a lot of leather, so it's kind of easier, but I tend to thrift my leather pieces, so at least they are already there. But I do have quite a lot of leather. And at least if you do buy a good quality leather piece, it's going to stand the test of time. It's going to last you for a long time. You do need to take good care of it though, girls. I really recommend a good leather cream that will also help with staining and keeping it looking fresh and healthy and really good. In fact, I'll put a link in the description below to a couple of them that you can get on Amazon. It really, really does make a difference. So then, if you are going to try a leather piece that you're not sure of, let's say for instance you want a moto jacket and it's not really your style, then faux sometimes is a good way to go. It's less expensive, it's not such a big investment financially, and you can enjoy it for a short period of time, but just know that it may not last for a long time. I would love to see faux leather become, like good quality faux leather, really become something that is a priority for textile designers, because I think that there's a space for it. I think that we should have some beautiful faux things. So anyway, that just gives you a few tips to consider. Okay, so ladies, I hope you are ready to put these tips into action and you're super ready to go and shop for your pieces, or even find the pieces in your closet that you already have that you can dress up and have fun with. But if you are feeling completely overwhelmed and now you want to invest in some pieces, but you really don't want to get it wrong, then it may be a good idea for you to book a Skype or FaceTime one-on-one call with me. And that's where we set aside a time and you can ask me all your questions. We can also be in front of the computer, so I can help you with links and help you to select some things. Also, if you have just general fashion questions, it's a one-on-one hour session with me. And ladies, until the middle of October, I've discounted it specifically for you fab gals from normally $65 to $50 a session. So you don't want to miss that. Also coming up soon, I have, in fact, this week, we have this amazing event, Sex, Fashion and Beauty for Women Over 40, that's being held in New York. I'll put the link to the description below. So if you are in and around New York, you don't want to miss that. But I know, ladies, there are many of you who are not in New York, and thank you so much for those ladies who gave me the feedback last week. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to be doing a webinar. I'm going to be doing a webinar on how to lose 10 pounds just by getting dressed, which is going to be super helpful and super fun. I'm going to give you my 3 top tips. I'm going to show you some photographs. I'm going to show you how it works, and then I'll have a general Q&A. So you'll be able to ask your questions. It obviously isn't a group, so it's not as personal as a one-on-one, but it's going to be super fun. I'll put the link to the details below so that you can get more information and register and join me. So thanks, ladies, for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time with me. I hope you are fully inspired and ready to go and just create your beautiful, either classic, badass, or funky look with leather. I'd love to hear your comments below. What did you find most useful? Which look did you like the most? And let me know, do you have any questions or some video tutorial ideas for videos coming up? I'm open to your ideas. I'd love to hear them. Thanks so much, ladies. Till next week. Bye.
Thanks, you can go ahead.
All right.
Everybody is so accommodating. I so love that.
It's just like a one, it's digital, but you had a flow, a whole thing going on.
Thank you. Well, I can do it again. It's fine. I'm used to it.